Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
What if I'm the
Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik.
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, directed by Albert Caleros, written by Mike Judge, Lewis Morton, and Guy Maxtone Graham. Maxtone Graham, I'm assuming? I don't know. Starring Mike Judge, Gary Cole, and Nat Faxon. IMDb synopsis: after a creative judge sentences them to space camp, a black hole sends our adolescent heroes 224 years. That's not right. 24 years. No, is it 22 or 24? Fuck
24.
me. There you go. 24 years into the modern future, where the duo misuse iPhones, embark on a quest to score and become targets of the deep state. So what you guys think?
Haha, it was fucking awesome.
Jesus.
It was a pretty damn good movie. I don't understand how Beavis and Butthead managed to travel all the way to the nearest black hole in a matter of 7 days. I don't really get that.
And they didn't die?
Yeah, and they didn't die being out there in spacesuits for 7 days. 'Cause I'm pretty sure spacesuits don't, keep you alive for that long.
I don't think they have oxygen long enough for that. They
No, I
also
really
don't have any
think
food
they
or
do.
water.
I think honestly,
Not
the
enough
most
for
you're
that.
gonna get out of it is probably like an hour or so out of it, and that's only emergency situations, So
They don't have a camelback thing?
I'm sure they have a little bit of water. I don't think they have enough for 7 days, because these idiots would just drink it all down.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, which
That's actually what you're supposed to do, allegedly.
Water fight or something,
yeah.
You're
But I
supposed
do
to
think it's
maintain
cool,
the
though,
peak
that-
hydration.
Yeah, but I do think it's kind of cool though that okay, so Beavis and Butthead are underage, right?
Yes.
They won't drink alcohol.
They try.
No,
They try in the old show. They try to get beer all the time.
Did they?
Yeah, they try to get Todd to buy them beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know in this one, like, they offer them wine, and they're like, no.
Well, that's because they don't want no fucking fancy ass wine. They want beer.
No, they just wanted nachos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
They wanted to drink the
God
nachos.
damn, they had a lot of fucking nachos, didn't they?
God. It was basically like what Erik does when we go into Costco and, we have some money on hand. He wants to get the huge thing of nacho cheese sauce. So we're eating nothing but nachos and tacos and burritos, and like after like day two.
Oh, so Erik, so they
yeah.
have, I believe it's a 55-pound bucket of mac and cheese at Costco.
What?
Yeah, they have a 55-pound bucket of mac and cheese at Costco.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
So, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Mix it up. Instead of getting the 55-pound bucket of nacho cheese, you get the 55-pound bucket of mac and cheese.
No.
Because I'm sure both
Please
you and Stan will just grub on that.
Stanley,
Yeah.
for sure. Yes.
Yes. Dinner time, starts coming around and Kelly asks you what you want, and you're just like, bring me the buckets. I desire the bucket.
Bring me, I require the bucket.
So what does he need? Like salad tongs or whatever as the
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
fork.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, it's cool those things exist for like big gatherings, like yourself wedding or whatever. But for a typical household, and if you're not Kramer, then
all I'm saying, Kelly, is don't underestimate Erik and Stan. You know what I mean? Like they very well could polish off a 55-pound bucket of mac and cheese in like a week.
Turn that
It's
fan
probably,
just a little bit.
it's probably true.
yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, give him the challenge. Tell him he can't, and he's going to.
That's something like he would do, like if I'm out of town for a weekend or whatever. Like, all right, well we got this bucket, let's go for it.
Well, now you know what to get him if you're ever going to be out of town for a week. All right.
Yeah, kidding.
They're like, Eric, I'm gonna be gone for a week. He's like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Don't worry, I got you
Like,
the buckets.
Do you have a bucket of gravy too?
Want lots of gravy, and I want some hot pockets.
Shit ton of
Oh,
bacon.
Yeah.
no hot pockets.
Why does Eric do
Diarrhea
bad on hot
bucket.
pockets?
No, it just like when we were living in Oregon way before Boogie was born.
Yeah.
It was probably the combination that didn't ring well. I don't know because I think I had hot pockets, not pickpockets. I don't know what I'm saying. When I was like a teenager or whatever, here and there, but it wasn't like a thing we kept in the house or whatever.
Yeah.
Or my friends didn't have them. So, anyways, I don't know actually how they were, but Jim Gaffigan has all the jokes to go along with them. So I do know that they're not like the best or not like gourmet or anything. But anyways, so we got those, and he wanted some Yoo-hoo, those chocolate drink.
Yeah.
And I was straight up sick. I had one hot pocket and a Yoo-hoo, and I was like, okay, nope, not for me. Could not do it.
So now we know the combination of hot pockets and Yoo-hoos just does it for Kelly. Like, nope.
No.
It'll just fucking destroy her.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Because, I like pepperoni pizza and chocolate milk. I'm weird. I don't know. I think it's like a
bad combination, Kelly.
No, it's like a nostalgic, like that's what you had on school lunch Fridays,
Yeah.
So it's not like crazy weird. Because I also like root beer or beer to go along with the pizza.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. Like,
it's not like
just like saying that just kind of like immediately makes me think like you're one of those people that dips your French fries in a milkshake.
I am.
Yeah, and that's fucking gross. That's fucking
That
gross.
is factually incorrect. I'm fat.
I have
I would
tried
know
it.
better
Okay,
than you.
I'm not gonna say I haven't tried it. I have tried it.
It's good.
Okay, it's not good. It's fucking gross. I cannot do it.
They're great.
No, it's like I cannot fucking do it.
Where did you try it from? Because maybe, I don't know if a place could screw up either one, and then I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I know I've tried it once. I believe at like McDonald's or something like that. There, and then I've also tried it, I believe, at a fucking like an actual like burger joint. It was like Izzy's or fucking some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like no, like I just that does not mix for me, like at all.
Is it a texture thing or just the taste in general?
It's just the taste in general, and I mean, it's just like that the thought of potatoes with ice cream.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like go ahead and like make a baked potato and then shove a couple scoops of chocolate ice cream on top of it and eat
it.
Yeah, that's really what it is. You know what I mean?
Forget banana splits. We got the split. We got a potato split for you.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's pretty much the equivalent of what that is to me. And I cannot get around it. I cannot do it. It's just no. Because that's essentially what you're fucking doing. You just put ice cream on a goddamn baked potato.
Fried potato. Spacesuit will keep you alive for 10 hours. Oxygen will last 32 hours, but the battery pack has to keep you
definitely not 7 days.
Keep your temperature even. So
yeah, I mean, just screw the.
Are they not in the sun?
It has to keep you even though. If you're in the sun, you're gonna
roast.
Get hot.
You're gonna actually probably die of fucking radiation before that, but
Huh.
But,
so if they were like somehow on
maybe
like
they got extra
level,
battery packs. I mean, maybe they brought extra batteries because they knew they might need it for jerking it.
The fact that they figured out how to get into the spacesuits in
like by themselves.
Yeah, by themselves is already kind of crazy.
Yeah,
because they were in like the orange like undersuit stuff.
Yeah,
and did not have their spacesuits on until later, and they did it themselves because nobody knew they were outside.
No, yeah, and I'm also kind of worried that there's a black hole, 7 days, floating time away from Earth.
Yeah, that's that's like you're not even to the moon, but there's a black hole right there.
Yeah, that's literally like honestly, like at that point in time, the debris of the space station should probably still be in view. Okay, like you're not going that fucking fast, bro. Like okay, you are going insanely fast relative to being on Earth. Okay, you're going like thousands of freaking miles an hour to be in orbit. That's what you need to do to get in orbit. You know what I mean? But relative to the space station and its speed, you're not really going all that fast.
No.
Relatively speaking.
It's not going to be not going to be a great situation. That's for sure.
No.
You don't want to do it that way.
Fucking whole fucking smart Beavis and Butthead. Like, what the fuck?
In the end, we're still not that smart.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck that. He scored. All right.
No, yeah, he did.
the only one.
He scored, and Butthead watched hiding in a suitcase at the foot of the bed.
There were some times there where I feel like Mike Judge was just like, I just want to be Hank Hill right now.
Oh yeah.
Because he sounded way more like Hank Hill than Butthead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is, where Hank Hill came from. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is the original Hank Hill. From freaking Beavis and Butthead. So it's I don't know. Like I have a running theory that my Hank Hill's actually in protective custody, and so he had to change his name and move to Arlington, Texas, wherever the hell it is.
Arlen?
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson is way older than Hank.
Well,
Mr. Anderson's like in his 70s, and Hank is not.
It doesn't matter. This is just Well, okay.
Different
okay.
timeline.
Well, there's that. Okay. Well, how about this though? How about this then? Okay. Maybe Hank is actually his son.
he's the actual son of
a because freaking Cotton, he was off in war and doing his own shit. You know what I mean?
Except for the son that Cotton has in Japan that looks just like
exactly.
Hank.
But like Hank, he's another dude's son there. But Cotton just raised him because he's just like whatever.
I was telling Kelly, this is who Butthead is who Bobby should have been. I mean, that's like, Bobby's cool, right? But if he acted like Butthead, oh my god,
if
his ass whooped all the time.
If it was Butthead as Hank's son, and then you had Beavis's, as
Dale's,
the friend there. Like hanging out in Hank's house. Like that would be just. I honestly, I think Hank might turn into a murderer.
They would definitely be blowing up propane tanks.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh gosh, yes.
Absolutely, 100%.
Let's be real. Bobby would have been as soon as he got old enough to think of it.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
Bobby might be a bit of a lameoid, but he likes blowing shit up too.
So did you guys ever, probably not, but did you guys ever play the Beavis and Butthead video game on the computer? Way back in the day?
No.
Okay, that game was actually legit, pretty damn fun.
That you remember now, I doubt it's very fun.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, back in the day, that game was pretty fucking fun. I thoroughly enjoyed playing.
Ricky's like, it's Diablo, but you get to be Butthead.
Honestly, I'm having trouble even, remembering what the whole premise of it. No, I think they're looking for their TV. I think their TV got stolen. They're out looking for it. And that's the Beavis and, like the premise of Beavis and Butthead, the game. I also believe that's the whole premise of Beavis and Butthead Do America. TV gets stolen.
It's very possible.
Stole our TV. Fuck.
That is pretty much how that started out. Yeah, it's they're clicking the clicker and nothing was happening because their TV's gone and they realized someone went in there and stole their TV.
There are 2 point-and-click adventures with Beavis and Butthead from the PC back in the day.
There's what?
There's 2 point-and-click adventures from back in the day for Beavis and Butthead. There's Beavis and Butthead Do You, and then there's Beavis and Butthead Virtual Stupidity.
Okay, I think we played the Do You.
That's fucking funny.
And then there's a NES Mega System one. It came out, and that was like a side scroller. I do remember playing that one.
Do we have a Mega System?
Oh, we had an NES or Super NES.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They were that. I'm going to tell you, those games are not very fun now. If you tried to play them now, they'd be trash.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, the game or the show I always want to see now is the King of the Hill, the 23andMe reunion.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Where they find out that Hank is actually Bill is Cotton's son, because that was like the joke.
Yeah.
Then Bobby is Bill's kid.
Snooty. Okay.
Then Dale finally discovers that Joseph is John Redcorn's son.
Well, okay, so like part of me thinks that he already knows this.
Right.
Like he's not a stupid man, really. I mean, like I'm pretty sure he already knows this. It's just that he's like, he's my fucking kid. Like I raised him, and honestly, like I think the big thing of especially with Dale is like, hey, you know what? Your son calls me dad. Your son comes to me for help. How does that make you feel, you piece of shit? Yeah, go fuck yourself. You'll never be a father. Go to hell. You know,
actually,
like,
that is a pretty
honestly,
if you can live with the humiliation, that's pretty good.
I'm just saying, like that kind of strikes me as how like Dale Gribble would like totally roll with that. You know what I mean? Like, and not that he's just using the kid for that revenge. It's like I feel like he genuinely loves that kid. It's
he does.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I do still feel like he totally knows that's legit not his kid. You know, like I mean, how the fuck could you not know?
Yeah, just like, well, I mean, I think he does too. That is one of the fan theories, is that he knew the whole time.
Yeah. It's like I honestly feel like he does, because I mean, like, what was it? There was like an episode where someone was gonna tell Dale that he wasn't his kid.
It was Peggy.
Yeah.
Peggy,
Yeah, and like she ends up like seeing just how like like much Dale loves his kid, like just decided on against that because she knew that would just be fucking just shit over.
Oh yeah, well I mean first of all, John Redcorn's not going to be a great dad.
Oh no.
He never fucking grew up.
No. It's honestly.
I mean, anybody who thinks that kind of shit's okay to do to somebody is just wrong. You can't be doing that to your buddy.
No, and I mean honestly, Redcorn always just struck me as he's a fucking con artist is what he is.
He's not a con artist.
Oh
he's just sleeping around a lot.
Well, no, but he also goes out there and tries to fucking get shit any way he fucking can. I mean.
Well, he fucks everybody's wife too.
Well, yeah. I guarantee you, he's a fucking gigolo. I guarantee you, he's a gigolo. Like he's not a masseuse. You know what I mean? He's a sex worker. This is what he does. And he probably only specializes in married women. He's a piece of shit.
He's just like, I'm gonna rub. He's basically the real life one of those porn things where they're doing the massage and then the woman's like, while you're at it.
Pretty much. He's going there, snake her drains and liver her sausage. You know what I mean?
Like what's funny about that show is like the guys don't actually make a lot of sense for how they act.
Yeah.
Like so like Dale's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
Like because he actively is a jerk.
Yeah.
And I've always been like it just doesn't make sense, because the guy who acts like Dale with this old lady is generally like somebody that the old lady is just kind of telling what to do.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case. We know somebody else who was in that position where they're, kind of a jerk, and they weren't the boss of anything there. So
pretty much.
He had a rough go. It's not easy. So, but man, that shit's fucking Dale. The Marvelettes. Because like at one point he figures out that he wasn't even at home when Joseph was made.
Yeah.
And he stretches to the point where he's like, oh, aliens impregnated using my seed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, he fucking knows. It's just, he's not gonna admit it because he doesn't want to ruin anything with the son or anything like that.
No. Well, why would you?
And honestly, like, I feel like that's probably the only reason why he's still with freaking Nancy is because he's just like, I don't want my kid being raised up in a broken home. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you know,
freaking
John
stick this
Redcorn's
out.
not going to just magically get his shit together either.
No, exactly. And it just like I don't know, like I kind of just always figure like he knows exactly what's going on. It's just he loves his son and he doesn't want to just be fucking over his son. So he's like, I'm just gonna just play it off as I don't know what the hell's actually going on and just continue doing what I'm doing until freaking Joseph is in college or whatever, and then I'll go and start my own freaking conspiracy fucking channel and. Which, I mean,
I would love to see his conspiracy podcast now.
You should.
Oh, yeah.
He has one, and you should go and watch it.
Talking about
Rusty Shackelford,
the voice actor.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Rusty, go look up Rusty Shackelford's podcast. That's literally what it is. He's hilarious. Like I believe he also not patented, but started selling
Johnny Hardwick.
Yeah, I believe he also started selling pocket sand, like little bags of pocket sand, just in case. So yeah,
Pocket sand.
yeah. So I believe you can buy a Rusty Shackelford approved bag of pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
At least it used to be able to. I know it's been a long time. It's been a couple of years. You know what I mean? But yeah. No, it's the guy's freaking hilarious.
Pocket sand.
I mean,
I love that guy.
He's got a point. I mean, if you're being attacked or something like that by someone and you throw freaking pocket sand in their face, it's going to be an effective way to get them off.
It does work.
Get away.
It does work.
Yeah. You sound like you're speaking from experience there, Eric.
Yeah.
You have to use some pocket sand on your brother.
Yes. He also used it on me first.
I too am a victim of pocket sand.
Oh jeez, Kelly.
My brother, yes.
Oh jeez.
I pocket sanded myself too.
Then again, I was also the kid who would roll down sand dunes. I'd cover my face and just go. Oh, that shit was fun.
Dang it. Like honestly, I feel like if there was an episode of Beavis and Butthead where they had Dale Gribble, but we'll say Rusty Shackelford, comes in town or something like that, and has to deal with Beavis and Butthead. I think that would be a hilarious fucking episode. Like Dale Gribble, or Rusty Shackelford goes and has to pest control on Beavis and Butthead's house or some shit like that.
Oh man, he would love showing Beavis and Butthead all kinds of cool conspiracy theories.
Oh god, no, yeah, he would be like there's a good chance that they would turn into his apprentices. You know what I mean? Full on.
Oh my god.
You just see Beavis walking around with one of those hats on, got the sunglasses on.
So honestly though, one thing I did like in this movie is they finally explain how the hell they have that house. It was Beavis's mom.
I mean, we assumed it was one of their parents.
That was actually the owner of that house and was letting the kids stay there.
I imagine she probably lived there also, but we just never see her because,
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she sleeps in the room and they stay out in the living room.
Or she's out and about.
Yeah.
Doing some stuff. She blew all the settlement money from NASA. So.
Well, exactly, but she was remorseful, and she actually apparently legitimately did miss her her son. Apparently she wasn't so much of a piece of shit that she didn't just miss her son. You know what I mean? So I mean she was a prostitute, or a slut as Butthead puts it.
SLOT.
Yeah, SLO something after that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know that. I love the cornholio. I demand TP for my bunghole.
Oh god, yes.
So I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not. I have never seen this before. We were not allowed to. My mom would not let us watch Beavis and Butthead.
You've never watched Beavis and Butthead?
Ever. She wouldn't let us watch South Park or Beavis and Butthead, and I would risk getting an ass kicking, so I risked it on South Park. I still think I made the right
choice. You made the right choice.
Yeah,
I made the right call on that one, but still.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you should start checking out the Beavis and Butthead episodes there on Paramount. They're they got new episodes out now. They're more modern day stuff. You know what I mean? But it's it holds true to the original, you know, and it's pretty damn freaking funny.
I just watched one where Beavis and Butthead are just sitting in class and the teacher's talking. Beavis has a drill, and every time the teacher starts talking, he just pushes the drill. Yeah. Sorry about
that. Puts it down the ground. It's like,
see, I can't reach it. I can't reach it down here. It's really far away. I can't reach it down here. And then the teacher starts talking. He pushes the button again.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Just drilling a hole in his fucking desk.
Yeah. It's also the one where they talk about lumberjacks because there's some Mexican music video or something like that, and he's like, you know, talking about them cutting people's trees down and then banging the ladies in the village. So it's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'll have to watch that one. Sounds like it's right up my alley.
Yeah, no, like honestly, I feel like it's this humor is that kind of like just slapstick humor that I believe you would enjoy, Eric. Like, I don't know so much about Kelly. I think it'd be a little too lowbrow for her. You know, but you know, it really just depends, you know. I mean, you know.
It's probably true.
You know, I mean,
she'll be like, "This is really stupid."
Yeah, you know, like I know, you know, some of Eric's, you know, comedy choices have, you know, rubbed off on her a little bit, but not as much as I think Eric would have hoped.
She begrudgingly likes South Park and Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, South Park I can do as long as they are not talking about poop. Like Mr. Hanky, nope. I will be out of the room like that. I'd rather be, I don't know. Anyways, and then like if they get, yeah, that's pretty much it. Because I don't think if it gets to make too much of a race thing, I don't think they really do that on that show. I don't think.
Yeah.
No,
it's usually mellowed out on that.
It's like, yeah, I mean, there's a little bit, but it's a lot.
It's more satire type of deal there. Like when they have Tolkien, you know, and
or if it's the thing about like Jesus or God, I'm out too.
Yeah.
But other stuff, I'm like, oh, that's funny.
They've stopped those ones too. They haven't really done those episodes.
Yeah, so
that's what I was growing up with. It was the whole Christmas poo stuff, and then Jesus would be there. I'm like,
yeah. Well, I mean, that was one of their whole like original freaking things. There was, you know, either everything's okay or nothing is to make fun of. You know?
Right.
That was just kind of their point of doing that. Was it's like no, like literally, like either like you can make fun of everything, or you can't make fun of anything. It's like either everything's on the board or nothing is, because you can't just draw a damn line. You know, it's like you can't just be like, oh well, this is okay, but this is not. It's like no, like go to hell, like. Everything can be made fun of if you want to make fun of it, like, and just get over it. Pretty much, kind of where they were like, what they were driving at, in with a lot of their stuff. There is just, you know, but yeah.
So one thing that made me laugh way too hard for this fucking thing, when Beavis is having his flashback or his daydream. And they're writing Beavis or Butthead as a fucking unicorn, and he's like, "I'm a deer," and I just laughed my fucking ass off so hard. Like it's so fucking stupid, and I laugh really hard.
It's like, I'm a deer. I'm a deer. Now I get all the jokes everybody was saying, because I remember there was like a period there where all the guys like me were like, oh, I'm a deer, shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? This is stupid. But now I'm like, okay, this is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
I wish I could have been in on this.
The whole, I mean, like the whole premise of them going out into space is just watching this rocket, this freaking thing just go up and down that fucking thing there. They're like, check this out. They start having the arm shook them down. They're like, oh my god, like using the arm to like manually dock. Like, never thought of that. And they're all fights and they're freaking having the arm like slap it, like the slap in the ass and shit. I'm like,
that's slapping your nuts, Ricky.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting here just like things like, you know, for two kids who never, you know, scored. Like, they're pretty skilled at what they're doing there, you know what I mean? Like,
they had a lot of practice.
Yeah, apparently so. I just like, just going like 18 hours straight just doing this, just laughing at it. Just like, what the fuck?
It's pretty funny. I mean, I laughed a lot when when they got in their suits to go, like, Butthead's like, she just told us to go look at her changing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then there's a big part of it where I'm like, this is totally me when I was like 11.
You're just gonna totally just misinterpret what everyone says just to suit your benefit. There, you're like, no, that's what you said.
Yeah.
You
I'd be
told
like,
me to
yeah.
watch you undress to the window, so that's what I'm doing.
You basically told me to come over here.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so this is kind of whatever. Okay, so when they're testing, they're hitting the buttons before they actually go up in space, like in that program there. All the space people are looking at them. Oh my God, they're genius! How do they know how to do all that? Like, how could you not see they were being dumb teenagers? Are you like so far from reality that you forgot what a teenager acts like, or
exactly
like, why?
Yeah.
Just,
and the fact that she it finally dawns on her at the end, like she thinks back
at the very end.
To all the stuff they've said. She's
4 years later.
Yeah.
Oh
she's
wait.
like, oh, they're just being incredibly stupid, horny teenagers. Of course. Like, what the fuck? Like, how did you not just see that right off the fucking bat?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what it feels like to me, where you're just like, the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't miss that at all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would go back to being that age for like $1 million. Unless I could figure out how to score. That'd be okay then.
Erik could figure out
I'd
how
be
to
like,
score.
I scored.
Right.
Yeah.
I did like how, let's see here, Beavis had a phone and he had the Siri on there.
Oh my God.
That was a pretty good conversation. He was making a conversation where he really stretched out some of the parts.
No,
like,
yeah.
Okay, I can make that fit, I guess,
Yeah, no, yeah.
And they should, I wish they would have had more like technology or stuff in the future than they did too. Because there's a lot that's changed since then.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it
I don't know what else.
Like those scene, that scene there with like Beavis and everything like that. It kind of just shows you how a teenager's mind, like when he thinks is in love, is literally gonna do everything he possibly can to make it like oh no, this is a thing. It's gonna be mutual, and everything like that. Like they'll jump through any fucking hoop they possibly can to make him think okay,
the 12-year-old boy thinking the girl saying "Go look at me" change. That's not that far off.
No.
Yeah.
Your hormones are they're so fucking hard to deal. They're just I don't know. It's hard to explain.
You said hard.
I said hard. I mean, for crying out loud, like you just spend your whole time having a boner,
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly,
for no reason.
I really can't
it's just
imagine
there all the time.
It's much better for girls. You know what I mean? I think they're just a little bit better at hiding it than the guys are.
Okay. If they were even a quarter as much, there would never be an unpregnant girl. Now, I'm serious, because when I was that age, anybody that wasn't a family member could have been like, let's plow. And I would have been like, okay, assuming that they're the whatever sex that I was, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, fucking Nathan Lane. No, I'm not going to do that. All right? No.
Nathan Lane comes to paradise and he's just like, please.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, bro, we're not doing that.
Weird scenario. He's like, I watched you at your football game.
God,
well, I mean, the whole, it's the whole thing is ridiculous.
Sorry. It's just like that's a weird thing to pull out of your hat. Like,
I was just trying to make a good example. That way,
I know we just seen him on a show, so it is fresh in the.
I mean, 70-year-old lady. I'd be like, yeah, okay, let's do this.
I'll make it work.
I don't care. I'm a horny teenager. If it fits, it ships. That's exactly it. That's the end of the story.
Gosh.
Oh man.
And it's not fun to be like that.
I swear to God.
It isn't.
Kelly's over here thinking like, my God, this is what I married, really?
Oh,
this is dude, this is like, I mean, I'm the only one who will admit it. You guys know you're the same. Fucking try and like, oh, I would not do that. Bullshit.
Oh,
You get the right grandma in there, you're gonna be in
I
it.
had a girlfriend most of high school, so like, I didn't really have that issue.
I'm not talking about high school age. I'm talking about like when you go from nothing to full hormones.
Well, yeah.
Because that's rough. That's like a lot.
Well, yeah. I mean, you pretty much see a wet hole in the ground. And you're like, I can put my dick in that.
I mean, that's why like the whole idea, like, oh yeah, that kid's gonna have sex with the apple pie.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. No. I can't say I ever fucked an apple pie.
Fuck
Peach
yeah.
maybe, but not apple.
Peach maybe, but not apple. Ricky.
Like, honestly, I don't think I would ever want to sit on their couch, step into their house, or go into their bathroom. Everything is going to be so crusty.
Yeah, crusty.
Yeah.
I demand PP for my bunghole.
Oh, jeez.
The fact that he pretty much just went out there and almost pretty much started a cult in jail just by doing that. I mean, he pretty much did, like.
Yeah, he did.
He pretty much started a cult being in jail for like less than a day.
I don't know if it takes a lot to get those guys riled up with how they're treated, but
No, probably not. But
No.
I mean,
I do love though. That's our new soft on crime policy.
yeah.
And then immediately she gets her car stolen.
Yeah.
She gets
No,
fucking.
yeah.
That was just like
Fucking tied to a fucking tree and the car's fucking stolen. It's like, yeah, how'd that work out for you being soft on crime? Not that well, did it?
Maybe next time you should have picked smaller people.
Like, honestly,
in jail.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, like every time they do that shit, like I honestly feel like, okay, like you want to go out there and you want to do that, like okay, you're gonna do exactly what she did in this movie. You're gonna be the one that has to go and pick them up from the jail and go drive them away. That's you get to be the one that gets to go and do that. Okay, if you want to go and release them, you get to be the one that goes and picks them up and has to go and house them for a month or so until they go back in jail, obviously, because that's what's gonna happen. Okay, but no, you're the one who gets to do that now. You're the politician who voted that in. You get to go. You get to go and do that. It's like, we're gonna just go see how long you continue to support that. It's not gonna be long before you're like.
It's not gonna be long.
Shit. No, yeah, it's not gonna be long before you're like, holy shit, I made a huge mistake. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, this sucks. They're just like, nope,
Yeah.
didn't work out.
No, yeah. It's just, I mean.
Butthead wanted to tattoo butt cheeks on his
Yeah,
face.
he did.
Oh,
Yes,
I forgot about that.
Yes.
It's gotta go on your
It's
face.
gonna be on
Yeah,
there
I
for the
know.
rest of my life, idiot.
Yeah, he's like, over here, I want one butt cheek.
Don't you want like a pair of dice or something like that? Why would I want that? On my face for the rest of
What
my
are you,
life.
fucking stupid? Like, on my face for the rest of my life?
So what's really funny is one of the episodes of the new Beavis and Butthead show. They're watching this guy show people how to make prison tattoo ink, and he's got this like Southern accent kind of thing, but like, so they're talking about it, and like, I think Beavis is like, what is that accent? And then so they start talking like the guy, and then Butthead's like, that's the accent of somebody in prison. and he's like, what do you think he did to get to prison? He's like, he just went into prison because, the career counselor just saw him, and he's like, you're going to be in prison one day, and you might as well just go there now. So they do that. And then they're like talking about like the mom like flipping out because they took his fucking salt or her saltine box to make the soot. But like the way they said soot, I can't even get the fucking accent to say the word. But it was like it just sounded fucking weird. And Beavis is just making fun of it and just like, what the fuck? But it was really fucking funny.
Yeah. Well, you should freaking watch the one where they freaking see the those ASMR videos.
Yeah, that was on the next one.
Yeah,
so.
no, yeah,
that was just really funny too.
Yeah, they're just like it's just
Wait,
like,
is there new ones?
Yeah, he's just like whispering like I'm never gonna
I'm never gonna talk differently.
Yeah, I'm never gonna talk differently now.
And then Beavis is like, oh, I I think I might have to go spank the monkey right now. He's like, this chick's like, oh man, those magic markers. I think I'm gonna have to spank my monkey to the magic markers. And Butthead's like, shut the fuck up, Beavis. And eventually Beavis yells and then Butthead smacks him in the face. So.
I mean, the opening scene.
Oh yeah, we're just
They're
kicking
just
on the ball.
drilling the other guy in the nads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Use the
That's just funny.
the punting robot. It squeals so loud it just fucking breaks everything.
I swear I'm not gonna kick you in the net.
Yeah.
I am not gonna
You better
kick
not
you
be
in the
doing
nuts.
that.
What's this thing?
What the fuck?
It's hard to imagine one of them is smarter than the other.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there is, I guess an episode. I haven't seen the full thing there, but I assume that they put Butthead on like ADD, ADHD medicine there, and like Butthead starts to get like smarter and starts to actually like pay attention and shit like that, and it's actually pretty hilarious. Like to see like Butthead like getting smarter. Yeah, I don't think either one of them is smarter than the other. I think they're both pretty stupid.
Like even in Dumb and Dumber, they take their turns of being maybe a little bit more like.
Yeah.
But I mean, but they do this like the whole time.
Yeah, they go back and forth.
Yeah.
Lloyd can't read whatsoever, so.
Annual.
I knew.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Hold on.
Annual.
Yeah. The whole like freaking bet scene.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet you by the end of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Jeez.
I'll get you betting
No,
by the
you
end of the day.
won't. No, you
Oh,
won't.
man. Fucking show.
No, you won't.
So, have any of y'all actually ever, like looked into a magnifying glass that was like pointed in the sun?
A telescope?
No.
No.
A telescope.
No.
It hurts.
Hell no.
Why would you do that?
The same reason that Beavis and Butthead did it.
Let's see what we can see.
Oh, for science.
You do have two eyes, so did you use the other one?
I did not, thankfully.
Choose the other one, dummy. And then he proceeded to use his.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His.
Both of them.
It's really bright, and then then it wasn't.
Who's the dummy who did this?
Oh, man.
I love how they're not like watching him and being like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
They just are like, God's fine.
Yeah, no,
They know
like
what they're
they
doing.
literally leave him in the fucking room with like $1 billion fucking telescope alone.
Oh, I know.
Like, why the
Oh, and these are the buttons you don't want to touch.
Yeah, like why the hell would you ever think that that's okay? To leave two, like even if they were as stupid as Beavis and Butthead, you don't leave a teenager alone in a room with buttons. They're gonna push it.
Or
Especially
Steve.
this one right here. He's
Or
not even a
Steve, yeah.
teenager anymore, and he would still be pushing shit.
Yeah, I would definitely
yeah.
push the buttons.
I'm just saying. It's just
Yeah.
how dumb do you got to be?
Buttons are awesome, man. You don't have to be dumb. Buttons are awesome.
Well, I ain't saying like you got to be dumb to push the buttons. I'm just saying you got to be dumb to leave someone like that in a room with buttons.
Yeah.
It's just don't do that.
You're asking for it.
It's
And then
not
like
a good plan.
the
don't
simple
wanna do
yellow
that.
tape they had over the one.
Yeah.
Like it was just like a simple ribbon. Like I don't know if you're not supposed to use it at all. Like maybe break
lock
it
the
or
controls up to where they can't be accessed.
lock. Yeah. There you go.
Like something. You know what I mean? Like
'Cause obviously, everything has a purpose, so you might eventually need that for
Yeah.
something, I guess. But
at the same
that,
time,
like you're going into space. You're not like walking to the store.
yeah.
It's quite a bit of a mission there.
Oh yeah, you're out there to try to observe a black hole that's apparently somehow or another within our solar system and hasn't just destroyed our entire solar system already. Like I don't really know how, but
Yep.
Oh man.
Not good. It's
Oh.
really not good with the fucking. I mean, the black hole actually looked really good. I was
Yeah.
like,
No,
God
yeah,
damn.
no, yeah. They did a really good job at, illustrating, the whole, lensing effect and everything like that, and they even did a decent job at the whole spaghettification deal, like when they get sucked into it,
The
So-
stuff around black holes is so weird. Like,
Well,
if you're in the black hole, you're instantaneously in it. But if you're outside the black hole, looking at the person getting spaghettified, it lasts forever.
yeah, you'll never. Well, that's the whole thing.
You'll
It's like-
never see them go in.
Yeah,
But if you're the person, you're just in there.
yeah.
What?
Well, the other whole spaghettification, it's literally gonna string you out atom by atom. Like you're gonna be a string of just single atom.
But it's going to happen so
It
fast,
rips
you might
you
not
in.
even die.
Well, that's one of the things
I
that
don't
they say
know.
is like we don't even know what the hell is inside of a black hole. For all the hell we freaking know, there could be infinite mass and density within a black hole. Meaning that could be a whole another self-contained universe right freaking there. Like we don't know. Like
I still think that's what happened. They
like-
fucking did that, and then
yeah. Well, I mean,
the
like
Berenstein Bears became the Berenstain Bears.
yeah.
Here we fucking are, man.
Exactly. Well, like that's the whole thing. Is like so like data and information can come out of a black hole. So it's not like anything that gets sucked in the black hole, like nothing will ever come out of it again. It's like there's a lot of information that comes out of a black hole for like radiation and particles and things like that. I mean, like you look at a goddamn quasar. I mean, that thing's fucking blasting fucking radiation and fucking particles out of it, fucking like ungodly amounts of fucking speed and fucking, just amounts of radiation. I mean, you get anywhere near that damn fucking thing and like you're dead. Like long before you even get to the fucking event horizon, like you're dead from the radiation. Like that thing's gonna fucking fry you. But it's like we know things can get ejected out of it. It's just how it ejects shit out of it. We really don't fucking know. It's like this thing is so fucking powerful it bends and absorbs light. So how the fuck can something be ejected out of it when it's that goddamn powerful? Like we don't fucking know.
They're just like, we don't like these two. Get the fuck out of here.
The fact that she pretty much golfs Beavis and Butthead into the fucking space, like,
And the fucking those guys, just the fucking two moron or the two super smart ones. Like they're just still so stupid.
Well, at the end of it, they're literally sitting there in a fucking like coliseum full of different Beavises and Buttheads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want Rick and Morty to end up in the
the
fucking
Beavis and Butthead universe.
yeah.
They're like freaking legit.
Instead of the Council of Ricks, it's the Council of Beavis and Butthead.
Well, that's pretty much what it was. They're awarding, those two Beavises and Buttheads, with the, I scored and I washed medal,
They almost got a 69 on Metacritic. They got a 70.
Oh, really?
They got a 70, yeah.
Damn
it. Some asshole fucked that up on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On Medic, that's funny. Oh,
Like,
69.
They're like, no, leave it, lock it at 69, damn it.
All right. You guys got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Don't think
No.
so.
What rating did you give this?
I gave this a 3.5 stars.
I give this 3 stars.
I will give this 3 stars. Actually, a pretty good movie.
Gave it 3.5 stars. Next week's movie is my choice. We're gonna go with Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I think I've got Jason on this one, so we'll.
I'm sure.
So, well, I asked him. He said he could make it. Now we'll see if it actually happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So next week.
I wish we were rich enough we could make bets. To be honest, I wish we had enough of a following where we could have them make bets.
Right?
Be nice. All
funny.
right. If nobody has anything else, that's going to be it.
Oh, good.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/Turkey and youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HEP Gaming. Follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. Follow Eric.
On Twitter at Quick and Severe.
Follow Kelly.
On TikTok at mama.muffins and Instagram at muffins08.
You can follow Ricky.
And I'm Immigrant Evolution 92.
You can also follow Jason on Twitter at Unbelievable1. You can email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hepgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hepgaming.com. You can find all this stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/TurkeyPlays. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Join us next Sunday, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, as we talk about the movie Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. And join us next Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, as we play some video games. Tuesday, more than likely, Destiny. We'll figure out on Wednesday. That'll be it, though. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
See ya.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.